6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Armadillos of Honolulu taking on the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now Spears to begin the drive. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
19.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. He finds his man, complete. That's Garcia. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Off the play fake, Ward. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 43.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Ward. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. Calling a gain of a yard. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On now is the Titans punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Fielded at the 20. We'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by a former first-round selection back in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
Here's Dart. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Here's a give to Moss out of the shotgun. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
And it's 3rd down.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Edwards. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run on 1st down with Moss. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
It's a pickup of 6.
The numbers on Moss from last week's game. The hat trick plus 1. 4 trips to the end zone with his legs.
And, partner, you know how all the guys do when they do that little symbol now about eating, right? Keep feeding me, feeding me. They just kept feeding him, and next thing you know, he kept getting in the end zone.
Dart going to look to throw here. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Over the middle, complete. That's Edwards. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Moss. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Jack Gibbons on the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Adonai Mitchell, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Armadillos are on the board first here this afternoon. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And here's the give to Spears. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up second down.
Throwing now, Ward. Pressure comes, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
The Armadillos offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing his dart. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. To the air, dart. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll go up the middle here with Moss. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Adonai Mitchell. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Armadillos are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Ward. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Ready, go. Cougar 19.
To throw is Ward. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
That's good for a Titans first down.
Hand off to Spears. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 39-yard line.
To throw, here's Ward. That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Again, it's Ward. He finds his man, complete. That's Garcia. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Ward. A heavy rush, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
18 Cardinal.
Throwing is Ward. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Garcia. The Titans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Looking to throw. Moore. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And his kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. The Armadillos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. From the gun, here's Dart. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Dart. Looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown! A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Armadillos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Nice footwork by McCoy. And able to get this out to the 25. Tennessee offense set to go again. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
The last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with unavoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it. That's what you don't want to do.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. At the 24-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now they'll throw here. Out the gun. Under pressure, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Okay, ready?
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
Red. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Under pressure, they got him again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Moss on the give up the middle. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Working out of the gun is Dart. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Throwing his Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing Dart. Over the middle, complete. That's Edwards. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. Dart looking to throw again. This throw caught around the 6. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Moss is into the end zone. touchdown. Boy, I mean, at this point, what more do we say here? I got nothing.
And you know, so many people talk all the time about having announcer-less games, and they want that. This could be a candidate for it, because if we stay here and do this, we got a lot to fill in the second half.
There's still another half. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
60 Vices, 60.
Operating from the gun. Ward over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. Through the middle of the field. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Jackson Smith and Jigba. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. Point after, right down the middle. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was capped off by a Jackson Smith and Jigba touchdown catch. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Everything right now that they touch on this side of the football seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout is going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
He's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
On the handoff, it's Moss. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. Oh, it was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
7 yards. That's another.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
On the give, this is Moss. Tackled that time by Derek Hall. He's creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now Dart. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Armadillos are able to widen their lead here in this first half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And a rout is on here in this first half. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
2nd and 11. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Here's Ward. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Let's go.
A gain of 11.
From the gun, Dart. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Going with Moss on the ground. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. To throw, Dart. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 29-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Nice footwork by McCoy. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our look around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Patriots in the AFC East. And here's Jalen Waddle, playing like street football. Everyone go deep, and this time it works. This is going to be an 87-yard catch and run for the touchdown. From there, let's get you to another interesting matchup. And this is the Saints quarterback. He's got a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, including this one. The Saints with a 3-touchdown lead, 28-7 your halftime score. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And it's Jaden Blue. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Commanders lead it by a touchdown at the half. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. And, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. What a return. He did everything but take it to the house.
One thing I know for sure, the standard speech is to treat the game like it's tied. But when you have an advantage, they also tell you, make sure you don't get your foot off the gas. Message received.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. First and goal and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Armadillos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
Okay,
looking
ready?
to put a drive together. Off the play fake, Ward. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Myers. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. In motion goes the tight end. Throwing now, Ward. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Here's third and 10.
Come on. Set.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Operating from the gun. Moore. And that one going to come up short. No throw. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's in the midst of an MVP-caliber season. The NFL's leader in passing yards, as he's up over 3,000 now on the year. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Dart going to look to throw here. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
It's a gain of 18. That's another.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Moss. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
To throw now, Dart.
at the Titans' 32-yard line.
That's into the hands of Edwards. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. And he is caught. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Adonai Mitchell with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Armadillos extend their lead yet again. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do this thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He's looking to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To throw is Ward. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. With a Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get loaded in those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now,
all right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And the Titans are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never like get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, Ward. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So here's a 3rd and 14.
8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Ward. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
And the Titans, first down. 1st and 10 at the
Now
27-yard line.
They'll set up the screen for Spears. And out of bounds right around the 20. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Bounds at the 20-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Out of the gun, Ward. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. To throw, here's Ward. He finds his man, complete. That's Garcia. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19.
It's 4th down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Morris. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Moss. We'll get this up to about the 44. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Now a run with Moss. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
It's a gain of a yard.
3rd down, here's a run by Moss. And a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown! Adnan Mitchell, 41 yards. And the Armadillos get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Aubrey now for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Nice footwork by McCoy. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so. I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Ready, set.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing is Ward. Over the middle, he's got Myers. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a run by Spears. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Panther 6.
2nd and 13. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And going to the books is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
On now is the Titans punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delayed game. Offense.
That flag, that'll push him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They'll run with Moss. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
17 yards. First down, Armadillo.
Right back to Moss. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
Now at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
This 2nd and 4. To the air, Dart. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First and 10.
They'll run here with Moss. Deion Henley there on the tackle.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps it moving forward.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 117 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Brings up 3rd.
They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Armadillos add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Aubrey now for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And the Titans getting set to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Here we go, Scott.
At the 17-yard
Cougar
line.
19.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And the Titans first down.
They'll run with Spears. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. From the 41, here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd
Let's go
and
now.
3.
The Spears with another carry. Well, shifts past him. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
That's good for a Titans first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
7-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Ward. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. Moore. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. On now is the Titans punter, as he's on to kick it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. Looking to throw, dart. It's caught. Mitchell down the right sideline. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals. The extra point up and good by Auburn. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Titans now just about ready to take over. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. Going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And the Titans first down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 33.
Right back to Spears. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
And here's a give to Spears. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Here's 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Operating from the gun. Moore. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Garcia. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. Ooh, with a juke. Down inside the 10. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And seeding, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here. But it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them, not one they'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave the stadium.
Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out to this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll go up the middle here with Moss. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
Here's a give to Moss out of the shotgun. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
First down, Honolulu.
They'll run here with Moss. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Aubrey now for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Bronco 80.
Out of the gun to give to Spears. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And as this defense walks off the